Well, I don't usually spend my time walking around desolate, windswept graveyards, but I was told that if I look hard enough, I might find Electric Eddie here. Eddie!
What are you doing here? You has turned me in my grave. I said, Mama, I come to the valley of the rich, myself to sell. She said, son,
Eddie!
this
Eddie!
is the road.
Eddie! Oh, there you are. Right. Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you. Listen, sit down there. What's a lad like you doing in a place like this?
I always come here to unwind and relax and recharge my batteries.
Recharge your batteries?
Yeah, it's a nice, quiet place, though sometimes it isn't that quiet because of all the coughing.
Oh, God. So you recharge your batteries, which would suggest you're not all human, Eddie.
That's absolutely correct. I mean, I'm not sure where I was born. Somebody told me it was in a cemetery somewhere in Ireland, and I think this is the one. But I'm not that sure. But anyway, when I was in Arizona, I was driving across the desert, and the air got really thick, and everything got quicker, just like my ticker. And the car was driving, and the night was dark, and I lost control, and I skidded off the road and went into a mountain. And then it happened. There was electricity, flashes, thunder and lightning, and I woke up and I was Electric Eddie.
On your journey across the wilderness, from the desert to the well, you have strayed
Down there, look.
upon the motorway to hell.
Down and land there.
Down beside the George.
You're a big Mandy fan.
Yeah, I like Mandy, actually. This is my favourite feature in here. Attractive Angie, because she reminds me of Kylie Minogue. I'm a great Kylie Minogue fan. I love Kylie Minogue. Great.
Speaking of love, is there a love in Electric Eddie's life?
Well, I used to have a girlfriend, but my batteries got overloaded, and that's bad for my system, so I no, not anymore.
Was the Eye in the Sky your first stint?
Well, we used to do it over in Arizona in the desert, myself and Captain Silver, but there was a problem there because there was no traffic. So we decided, okay, let's go back to Ireland, and now we're doing it for Radio 2 FM.
Eddie, how you doing?
Okay, Ian, my man, the heat on the street this morning goes as follows. Things are getting hot on Pearse Street just after you pass the junction of Ern Street. Bachelor's Walk already held a tailback past the Halfpenny Bridge. Dorset Street heading inbound, heavy but moving okay. Nicholas Street inbound, very heavy and slow. That's a tough one there this morning. Church Street into the Liffey, very heavy, minor delays. Torres Street is moving rather well. Westland Row is absolutely Chockersville, Arizona this morning. George's Key, it's a baddie, and Burkey also has delays. Avoid Parnell Street to Gardner Street. For some reason, it's just very heavy and slow. So too Fitzgibbon Street to North Circular Road. And finally, did you hear about the Indian who drank 4 pints of tea?
I didn't hear about the Indian who drank 4 pints of tea, Eddie.
He was found dead in his teepee.
God, get up!
This is Electric Eddie getting it on for Ian Dempsey's breakfast show.
Are your corny jokes contagious?
Some people tell me they are. For instance, I mean, this is my friend over here, Francis, and his epitaph was, I told you I was ill. That's right.
But what's your favourite joke?
My favourite joke? Well, I can't really tell it on the television. No, I can't. Well, I like the one about the Russian snooker player in off the red. That's a good one. I quite like that one.
God help us. Listen, as a superhero, like, there's a long line of superheroes.
There is.
You know, we've Superman, Spider-Man, the Hulk. Where do you see yourself?
At the top. Absolutely at the top.
So do you look up to anybody?
No. Nobody. Oh, well, Barry Lang, actually, I look up to.
That's a physical impossibility, Eddie.
Yeah.
Barry won't be too pleased. Well, listen, all the great men in this world have sidekicks. Batman had Robin.
Yeah.
Cannon has Ball. Zig has Zag. Bush has Quail. So how about me and you, Electric Eddie and Radioactive Ray.
I see what you're at. Okay, come on, let's go.
Right.
Okay, Ray.
Electric Eddie covers an awful lot of ground in his Jeep, but even our superhero cannot cover all of Dublin City. He needs help. And where does he come for help? Well, the Traffic Control Centre of Dublin Corporation. The centre has 14 cameras strategically positioned all over Dublin City. They can pan around and zoom in. They could even pick out a sticker on the back window of your car. And you thought it was just one man and his Jeep.
Here in my car, I can only receive, I can listen to you, in case we stay before
Hi Michael, it's Carl here.
We have the traffic for this evening. It reads like this. The North Strand, very heavy and slow moving. Eamon Street, although it's heavy, it's moving very, very well.
Okay, roadworks. Where are the roadworks again?
Situation could become worse as the evening wears on.
That's great. I'll talk to you later, okay? Thanks, bye.
FM this Tuesday. 6 minutes after 5 o'clock it is. Drive time till 7 with Barry Lang. And we've got a check on Dublin traffic from Electric Eddie on the way.
Thanks a mil. Bye. Okay.
Right, here we go. And North Strand.
Very heavy, moving very well.
And you've got it right here on Stereo 2 FM. Coming up to 10 minutes past 5 o'clock now. Good evening, Eddie.
How you doing, buddy? Are you well?
I'm all right. Where are you? You sound like you're in a dustbin somewhere.
I'm up on top of the UCD bridge, having a glance down the dual carriageway. And believe it or not, I'm not going to do this traffic report.
Why not?
Because I have Radioactive Ray all the way from Joe Maxey to have a go at this. Can you believe it?
Oh, the good old buddy Ray Darcy up there with you. Oh, well, let's have a word with him, so.
Be heavy on him, will you?
All right, I'll try.
You're a liar, Barry, you're a liar. Anyway, this is Radioactive Ray standing in for Electric Eddie on Barry Lang's drive time. Are you impressed?
I'm very impressed. With any luck, you'll actually get this job in the end, because Eddie, he has a tendency to misbehave himself every now and again. Give it your best shot. So go ahead.
All right, here goes. North Strand, very heavy but moving well. Westmoreland Street, tail back into College Green. And avoid at all costs. Okay, you can watch out for a bit of flooding just as you turn off Slorgan Dual Carriageway into Eglinton Road, so avoid that as well. Nicholas Street, very light. High Street in, moving well. Bachelor's Walk, tail back as far as the Halfpenny Bridge. That's what he told me to say. That's extremely heavy. Pierce Street and Tara Street, major delays. Very, very heavy. My advice to you is fly if you can. Dorset Street out, heavy but moving okay. O'Connell Street, very light. And now a big one. Gardner Street, very heavy and city-bound traffic, major delays. And the reason for that, we think, is because there's an Arctic broken down at the junction of Gardner Street and Beresford Place. Whew!
Are you finished?
Wait now, I have a joke for you. It's a sort of a romantic joke because tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, go on.
Have you heard about the blind skunk?
The blind skunk? No, what about him?
He married a fart.
Eddie, come back. Listen, all is forgiven.
Yeah, I didn't put him up to that. How'd he do?
I was hoping that I'd be able to say you're fired. See you later.
So let's go.